Hello, my friends, and welcome to This Week in the News. Hello, and welcome to This Week in the News for March. I'm your 100% bad boy, full-time shit poster, part-time philosophical thinker, massively heavy drinker, and very, very shitty anchorman, Stevo, and this is... what's your name again?
It's Stevo, fuckhead.
And this is This Week in the News, a show where we give you the latest of late news right to you once a month. Now, before we get into anything too light, I have something to tell everyone that may be very hard to hear. Alright, Santa is not real. I don't know why you believed it for so long. I don't know why you believed a weird pedophile was entering your house every Christmas through the chimney, but Santa is not real, and... Hey, wait, is Santa not real? Yes, Santa is not real to me. Now go fuck off to your mum. And now let's finally get to our first story of the week. Now recently, discount airliner Spirit Airlines came under fire for forcing a passenger to flush a hamster down the onboard toilet. Now usually I try to write jokes for this 100% serious and legitimate news show, but I don't really think I need to have one here. In an article published by The Guardian, a student from Florida tried to bring her emotional support hamster on the plane ride with her. Upon realizing that they had allowed a disease-ridden rodent onto the flight, and not at the back where they keep the other dead rats, the crew forced the student to flush the hamster down the toilet. When news of this story first broke out across the internet, there were mass amounts of outrage. Now, first things first, why the fuck does she need an emotional support hamster? Does the hamster give her advice on her sex life? Does it sniff the butthole of all the attractive boys at school? Like, out of all the pets that are possibly available, why did she pick a hamster and think that it would be a good emotional support animal? And secondly, what else did she expect from a discount airliner? The best thing that you can expect from a discount airliner are free peanuts that taste like fish vomit. Oh, sorry, wait, I just got confirmation that the airline, that the peanuts, the peanuts are actually rolled up fish vomit that looks like peanuts, alright? I don't think I'm ever going to go and start traveling with Jetstar ever again now. And now in technology news, Elon Musk, through his company, The Boring Company, has released the first mass-produced flamethrower. In an article written by Business Insider, The Boring Company originally produced 10,000 flamethrowers and sold them at $500. But then, due to the high demand, they produced more and currently have sold around 50,000. Upon facing potential legal ramifications for selling these barely legal flamethrowers, The Boring Company changed the product name from flamethrower to quote-unquote not a flamethrower. Now, I have a met opinion on this one. On one hand, the product has a stupid name. Not a flamethrower sounds like my grandma trying to think of a cool name for a condom. But also, we're now going to have dickheads burning shit left, right, and center. On the other hand though, whenever somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey mate, I've got a bigger dick than you," I could then burn their dick off. I may go to court, but I was always going to go to jail someday for mass dick genocide. And now in nudes news, many celebrities recently had their nudes leaked online, or at least their procedurally generated nudes online. As an article published by the Daily Dot explains, a new app that is making the rounds, called Deepfakes, is generating pornography of celebrities against their consent. Deepfakes takes pictures of a face from multiple angles and then recreates the face onto a head or a neck that can then be programmed to do anything. This led to many celebrities having their head put into random porn videos and leading to many parts of the web providing this service to be banned, including their presence on the site known as Reddit, and the king of porn, Pornhub. What I want to know is, right, why couldn't I have access to this as a kid? My life would have been very different if I had access to stuff like this and this stuff was around. I can't believe that Pornhub even went after them. Shame on you, Pornhub. Shame on you. But something tells me that this tech could also be used as a weapon. Maybe at some point someone will make an Amy Schumer porn video and use it as torture. I think that it would be the most disgusting thing I would have ever seen in my life, right? And I once watched a guy try to scoop out his eyeball with a spoon. Alright, I've seen some disgusting shit. And now on to YouTube news. YouTube is cracking down on shock jocks using their platform given the recent Logan Paul controversy. Now, for those of you who don't know, Logan Paul went into a suicide forest. Then he made fun of a dead body. Then he got his ads removed. Well, oh actually, wait. Has anyone realized that Logan Paul's head looks like a pineapple? No? Just me? Alrighty then. Oh yeah, and then Logan Paul tastes some dead rats. Now in response to this, YouTube has said that they're going to crack down on anyone who makes quote-unquote offensive content on YouTube. This led them to almost banning Alex Jones from InfoWars off of YouTube.
And I'm not saying people didn't naturally have homosexual feelings. I'm not even getting into it, quite frankly. I mean, give me a break. You think I'm like, oh, shocked by it, so I'm up here bashing it because I don't like gay people? I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Serious crap. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.
And also attempting to ban conservative or offensive other YouTubers for some reason. But you guys know what that means, right? This means that this channel will not be around for much longer.
I will remember you. Will you remember?
It's been nice, but I must leave you, my
Don't
children.
let your life...
Jokes. And now onto some sports news. Earlier in February, the Philadelphia Eagles won their first ever Super Bowl in the team's 75 years something history. In an article published by ESPN, they went up against the New England Patriots and won against them. To celebrate this victory, Philadelphia organized a massive street parade and a mass celebration for their winning team. Apparently, 2 million people showed up into the streets for the street parade, and many more were celebrating across Philadelphia. That was until people started rioting in the streets and causing property damage. This is the kind of shit that was left behind.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by and weep not for me.
Now, I have to congratulate the Eagles for winning for the first time in ever. Congrats. You guys played a great game, you did well, and then you fucked up your town. If there was a drop kick of the year award, right? Or a drop kick of the year awards, kind of like the Oscars, you guys would definitely get the award for being as dumb as a retarded pelican. And I should know, I've seen retarded pelicans before.
Hello? My name is Killer!
And now on to a follow-up story from the last episode of This Week in the News. More people who are getting hooked up to the NBN don't like it. In a story told by the homeless meth addict that lives near my local library, the library's internet has become a lot slower since connecting to the NBN. The download speeds have become a lot worse, however the upload speeds have increased by a whopping 2 megabits per second. Upon realizing that this man was definitely a meth addict and asking him why the hell he's using library internet in the first place and calling him a cheapskate, he ran off. However, don't live in fear, because recently the current Premier of Adelaide, or South Australia, has said that he will put $35 million towards building a fibre optic network across South Australia if he is re-elected. Now, this might not be good for a majority of you who are watching this program. However, if this thing succeeds in South Australia, other states will surely adopt and implement a similar system, giving better internet to everybody. I mean, if it succeeds in South Australia, it could literally succeed anywhere, because South Australia is a shit pit. Now, that's pretty much it for this week in the news for this month. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, as well as liking our newly created Facebook page and looking at some of the other links that are below in the description. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys probably next week or something, I don't know. Hey, Davo, nice to have you back and everything, but could you stop smoking weed inside the office, please? I don't like it, the weed smell around the joint.
Oh yeah? How about burn your dick off?
Yeah, I don't remember buying that flamethrower. Oh shit, no, I'm getting out of here.